All right, guys, I'm like 5.5 hours into an 8-hour road trip to pick up a piece of used equipment I bought. I'll show you what I got here in a minute, but I figured I'd take this opportunity and kind of give you my thoughts and my processes about how I go about buying equipment and why I do some of the stuff I do. So stick with me and I'll fill you in. Alright guys, so this is just kind of my thought process on how I go about buying a piece of equipment or buying a new piece of equipment or a different piece of equipment and adding it into my fleet. So I use the skid steer as an example because you guys have been somewhat involved in that, but I don't care how much research you do, how many people you talk to, what you do, or I mean all this stuff you can do to prepare, which you need to do, all that stuff's important to do. But until you actually buy that piece of equipment, put it into your fleet, use it on your jobs with your people and your other tools and your other equipment, you really don't know 100% for sure exactly what you need. Now, I granted you're going to have a pretty good general idea of what you need, but you don't know exactly what you need. So where I'm going with this is just like the skid steer I bought. I was pretty confident in what I needed. There was 3 things that I knew for sure that I wanted. It was a 90 to 100 horse, a track machine, and vertical lift. And I'm pretty confident after I bought these that I'm spot on. I needed those things to do what I needed to do. But with that being said, there's some other things that I didn't think about as much. Like for some reason in my head, I kept being worried about the visibility out of the back of the machine. Let's face it, guys, visibility out of the back of all the skid steers suck. I don't care which kind it is. What's more important is visibility out the front, and I don't know if Kubota's got the best visibility out the front. I find myself leaning forward in the seat a lot to see my cutting edges, especially whenever it's tilted down. I didn't pay any attention to the 14 pin or the auxiliary connectors or the auxiliary hydraulic options on it. Now I'm wanting to buy options and put on it. I'm thinking, maybe I should have looked into that a little bit further. A little bit closer. I don't know, some other examples is, the roll-up door is nice. I love the roll-up door. It is noisy though. I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe I'm missing a shim or a roller or something, but long story short, I spent $27,000 on this machine. I can use it for 2-3 years, still probably come close to getting my money back out of it. And by the time I get done with that, if I want to go buy a new machine or a newer machine and spend a lot of money on it, I'm going to be extremely confident in what options I need, what options I don't need, what I need to look at a little bit closer. Like in the Kubotas, the air conditioner control is an absolute joke. It's down underneath the damn armrest. I never thought about looking at that. So I'm going to go buy another machine. That's going to be something I look at. You know, how easy are the controls to get to? Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things I like about it, and all the big stuff I'm pretty happy with, but there is some stuff, now that I've owned one, I've operated it, and I ran one, that I'm going to have on my list to pay attention to whenever I go to buy another piece of equipment. So, I bought this one as a test model. And guys, whenever you're buying and selling used equipment, you make your money when you buy the equipment. You don't make your money when you sell it. So if you get it right, you can use it, generate some revenue, get some profit off of it, learn from it, and then go and buy what you know you need instead of what you think you need. Another example of that's the John Deere 120. You know, I've had this machine for a long time. I did spend some money on it when I bought it. And I was pretty confident in what I needed. But now that I've had it for 10 years or however long I had it and put 8,000 something hours on it, excuse me. Whenever I go to get a new machine, I know exactly what I need to do the jobs I get. It's got to be a 30 to 35,000 pound machine. It's got to be a long stick, at least a 9'10" or a 9'11" stick. It needs to have a hydraulic 60 millimeter pin grabber coupler on it. It needs to have a hydraulic pin or progressive link thumb. I'd like to have zero tail swing. I'd like to have a push blade on it, but those 2 are options. But everything else is mandatory, and I will not buy one unless it's got those options on it, because I know that's what I need from experience. Other machines, I use all those options I just mentioned. I probably use on every job I do. At some point, I need the extra reach. At some point, I'm switching to bucket out. At some point, I'm grabbing something with a thumb. It's not It's not, oh, I may use that one day. That's what I gotta have. So, rambling on about all that, what I ended up purchasing today is I got a grader attachment for the front of my skid steer. Now, you guys know these, I've eyeballed these things for years, and even before I had a skid steer, I was looking at them and thought, man, you know, that'd be awesome. I could own a grader and not have an engine or a transmission or a whole other drivetrain or a cab or anything to maintain. I just let this little attachment sit over here in the weeds until I need it one day. Until you go price them, the dang things are like $12,000, and then if you want to put, you know, laser electronics on them and get the nice one, I mean, you can spend up to 20 grand on these things. I don't do enough work, precision grading work, to justify spending between $10,000 and $20,000 on one. And on top of that, back to my earlier argument, I really don't know how handy they are. I mean, you watch a guy on YouTube, and of course they're going to talk it up because they're probably selling it or sponsored by it. You don't see a whole lot of the guys that give you the truth out there, I guess. So, I was thumbing through Facebook the other day, and I found a used one for sale. It's an 84-inch Melro Bobcat brand, and the guy wanted $3,000 for it. He bought it new 12 years ago. He used it to do some cell phone tower foundation work. Contract fell through. It's been sitting. Now, I could justify spending $3,000 on this thing, and I'm probably going to spend $500 to $700 to get it wired up to my skid steer, because the previous part of this conversation I didn't pay attention to what I had. So let's just say, worst case scenario, I got $4 grand in this thing. So now I can go use this thing, and probably one of three things is going to happen. I'm going to use it, realize this is an absolute waste of time. I can do just as good with a dozer or the Bobcat without it, and I'll sell it and get my money back. Worst case scenario, I'm pretty sure I can break even. I'm sure if I'm patient and I'm not in a hurry to get rid of it, I can probably make $500 off of it, maybe more, I don't know. But either way, I'm confident I get my money back out of it if I don't like it. Option two is I may realize it's pretty handy. I don't know how much I'll use it, but it's worth keeping around. And it also gives me the wiggle room if I want to spend some money and put laser controls on it. Well, maybe I can upgrade it and it's not going to break the bank. I can justify it sitting over there in the weeds 6 months out of the year. Whenever I need it, by golly, it's worth it. And I'll keep it. Option three is I may think this is the best attachment I ever had. It's slicker than a pocket on a shirt. And man, I got to go all out on this thing. Well, now I've used what I got. I know what I need, and if I go spend 10 to 20 grand on one, I'm confident in whatever I'm ordering, I'm going to be able to use to my advantage. So I know that's a whole bunch of rambling on. You guys probably think I'm crazy. And what works for me does not work for everybody. You know, running the older equipment for me is a little bit easier because I'm mechanically inclined and I actually enjoy working on it. And some guys like to just buy new equipment and then trade it off every 2 years and keep it into warranty. I know guys that do that and it works out great for them. The difference between those guys and myself usually is I can have multiple pieces of equipment, and they've usually got 2 or 3 pieces of equipment, especially if they're a smaller operation like me. And even though everybody says, well, you're one guy, how can you run 30 pieces of equipment at one time? Well, it don't come to that. Sometimes it comes to logistics. You know, I work within about an 1.5 hour radius of my shop. And if I got the Traco and the dozer, tied up on a basement job that's going to be there for 2 weeks and it's an hour and 10 minutes away from the shop, and I got a couple little jobs, like let's just say hauling dirt. I need to load the truck with dirt. Well, you know what? I can use the loader or the skid steer on it. I don't have to truck stuff back and forth to knock out a little job while I'm waiting on the rock to be delivered or waiting on the plumber to get the floor done or something like that. So it allows me to be spread out without spending all my profits trucking equipment around here, there, and everywhere, just trying to stay busy every day. Because I can leave that equipment sit, grab this other piece over here, and go do what I need to do instead of being dependent on just 2 machines doing everything. So, and then this model I'm talking about, it don't work very well if you're a larger fleet company. You know, this works well for me because I'm a smaller company. I do a lot of my own maintenance. professional, hands-on. So there's nothing. Long story short, what works for me, I fully understand may not work for everybody else. And I know guys that do the new equipment route, and it works great for them. You know, it's just not for me. It don't work for me. So hope that makes sense. You know, if you guys do something different with me, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine. But I enjoy hearing from you guys. Comment down below. Let me know how you guys manage your equipment, what your thoughts are about going and buying and selling new equipment. I guess that's part of it too. I kind of do enjoy the buying and selling a little bit. It's enjoyable to me. If I'm gonna spend big coin on a piece of equipment, I want to be 100% confident in what I need. So I try to start off with something that's close, learn from it, run it for a couple years, and then graduate into a nicer, bigger one. That makes sense. So, like I said, it works for me. It may not work for everybody, but I want to know what works for you guys. So comment down below. Let me know. Let me know if I'm crazy. Let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if you got a better system than I do. I would love to hear it. So, guys, appreciate everybody watching. Can't thank you enough. Hope everybody's enjoying the channel. Just a reminder, you can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. Look me up. Most importantly, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.